Hi everybody, thank you for tuning into this video. Today I'm taking you on a little trip to York because there was a Dollhouse Fair that I went to that I have been to before, but I haven't been able to ever take you there with me. So we travelled to York, and when we got there we went to York Racecourse where there was this Dollhouse Miniatures Fair, and as part of the fair there were lots of exhibitors, so I think there were about 72 stalls, 73 stalls, something like that, and there were also some people doing workshops. So we had a little look round. It was very busy, and we went straight to our favourite stall, which was upstairs, and it was a charity stall raising money for breast cancer, where they sold second-hand Dollhouse bits and bobs, really random bits. I loved this little shop front. I didn't buy it though, it was really good. So we had a look through all of the bits and we had a really good rummage. It was very busy and people were very assertive trying to get to the front, and I'm quite reserved and stood back a little bit, so to be able to get to the things I had to reach over my mum's shoulder, and we took up the place of just one person. As well as this stall selling all of the second-hand bits, there was this workshop that we went to. We went to this workshop by someone called Raven Miniatures. He was asked if he had a YouTube, but he doesn't, unfortunately. This little stall was selling real silver miniatures, so silversmith pieces. Unfortunately, I've not got the name of this stall. If I find out, then I'll pop it into my description below. But the pieces were absolutely beautiful. Unfortunately, I couldn't afford those pieces. So, as well, in the Dollhouse Fair, there were lots of areas where you could buy furniture, you could buy little tiny bits for your house. Every stall was different. I found this scooter for £12, but I'll show you later. I actually found one for cheaper and I've bought it. I was so torn about buying things because almost everything that I've made for my Tudor doll's house is handmade, but it was fun to buy a few little bits. So we left, but I actually asked if we could pull over at Services, because I knew that this was the last of the daylight that I would have for filming before I wanted to upload my video on Wednesday. So I pulled up in the car park and filmed this bit. So I bought these two trays. These were 50p each, and I'm thinking some wardrobes or some bookshelves. And I've also bought this little basket. Now I really want to make my own basket, but this was 20p, so I couldn't resist. I can make another basket to go alongside it, and I might alter it a little bit. I might try and change its colour. Now, I have a new doll's house, not my Tudor one, but one that I bought in the summer holidays that I haven't really shown you, and I've not made a start on at all, and I don't plan on making a start on it yet. I've got a lot more that I want to do on my Tudor doll's house first, but I saw this little bathroom set for £5. It needs some TLC, so it needs a new handle there. I don't really like the blue pattern on it, so I'll change that, and the wood, as you'll be able to see there, is different on the toilet and the little sink unit from the bath, so it's got some work to do on it. But this is for my other doll's house, which I will take you on the journey when I start that doll's house, but I haven't started it at all yet. So this is one of the little taps that had come off it, so I just need to reattach them, so I'll keep it safe in here for now. I also bought these. I've got a couple of ideas of what I want to do with them, but they're just random little bits of wood, but I've got some ideas. This is a little bike which again obviously won't be going to my Tudor doll's house, it'll be going into my newer one when it's time. This was £5. I mentioned earlier that I'd bought a scooter. This is it. It isn't quite as nice and new as that £12 one, but for £3 I thought it was really good, and I actually like the little bits of rust on it. It looks nicely used. I don't know if it's a bit out of scale, it looks too long, but when I've held it up to my newer doll's house it does look okay. And for £3 I'm happy with it. So I bought the trays, the scooter, the little basket and the bike, and also the bathroom set. I spent £14.20 altogether, and then the £5 entry fee. It's £7 on the door, but we bought the tickets in advance. So what's that, about £19.20 I spent? Now, this is my mum's bag of bits. This little toilet she got for free. from the charity stall. They just put some bits that needed a lot of TLC into a freebies box. She got these wooden discs for 20p, and she's going to use them as little stepping stones in her doll's house for her Wind in the Willows characters. She got some material. She also got this little oven. It doesn't open because it's hollow and it needs a little bit of fixing up, but for free, why not? This little harp was £2 from the charity stall. It'll go nicely in her little library area for her toad. Again, this was free because its leg had fallen off, but the leg came with it and it'll be easy to repair. She's bought this little gramophone. It's actually a pencil sharpener. The gramophone and the piano are bigger than the 12th scale doll's house, but her house is bigger, so that will work. That little sink was a bargain. £1.50. There's nothing wrong with it. It's perfect. It's in absolute perfect condition. I was quite jealous that she got there first. This little pan, I was considering buying one for my Tudor doll's house. It was only £1, but I'm going to try and make one. I hope I don't regret not buying one. There was a little Tudor sword as well for £1 that I didn't buy because I thought, no, I'm going to make one. So I hope I can do a good job of them and I don't regret not buying them. So the gramophone and the harp are the right scale really for my mum's doll's house. They'll look fab in there. So I hope you've enjoyed having a look at what I've bought. Please do keep watching the videos and hit subscribe if you want to see where these all end up. Thank you for watching.